Hello everyone, I hope you guys are all having a fabulous Saturday. Let's talk gifts. Gifts under 500, shall we? This video was highly requested, so thank you guys so much for that. I do try to make one every year, and you will notice that some of these items I have talked about in previous years, but it's really because I consider them to be classics. And I will also be categorizing everything and adding timestamps in the description box below just to make it a little bit easier. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure and give it a thumbs up, and without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Small leather goods. Now I do have a slight obsession when it comes to these guys. Many of you know if you've been watching my channel for a while. And for the most part, a lot of the ones that I'm going to be sharing with you, I find to be incredibly versatile. Now to me, versatility is important when it comes to small leather goods because I want to be able to incorporate it into my lifestyle as much as possible. All right, so first up, we have the Gucci card case. And I absolutely love it. It's compact, but it definitely ends up packing a punch. I love the variety of different colors to choose from. And inside you have a few different credit card slots. You have a zippered pocket here, as well as a bill slot on the side. But absolutely love it. Very, very durable. I've had no issues with wear along the sides or anything like that. So the Gucci card case. Another one of my favorites is, of course, the YSL card holder, especially in the pebbled leather. Talk about durability when it comes to the pebbled leather that YSL has. I've had this thing for a few years and you couldn't even tell because it looks as good as the day that I got it. This is also available in a variety of different colors as well as different hardwares to choose from. I opted for the silver, but I really, really like the gold. But you have 2 credit card slots in the front, 2 credit card slots in the back, as well as a little, what's it called, pocket on the very top of it. But it's slender, it ends up fitting into your smaller handbags, no problem, especially if you don't want to have to give space to anything else. And once again, that durability when it comes to the pebbled leather is absolutely amazing. So the YSL card holder. All right, now the next one, I am definitely adding it to my list, but this belongs to my husband, and that is the Louis Vuitton pocket organizer. I absolutely love this piece. I think it's very, very simple, but it still ends up packing a punch. You have one little slip pocket on the back side. On the interior, you have 3 credit card slots, a few different slip pockets here as well. So it looks small, but it still ends up packing a punch, kind of like that Gucci card case that I talked about earlier. And the pocket organizer is available in a few different prints as well as a few different leathers, and some of the leathers might be a little bit more than $500, so it's a matter of personal preference, but I still think that they are amazing. So I really, really want to add one to my collection. So once again, the Louis Vuitton pocket organizer. Okay, moving on to some of my other favorites. Those are the Hermes Calvi card holders. I think that these are incredible. So I'm not going to give you an earful, but still I wanted to give you a little bit more info just in case. But when it comes to the Calvi card holders, I think that they are fantastic. They're very simple. They're very compact. They fit inside of your smaller handbags, no problem. I really like the fact that it doesn't have a logo on the exterior. You know what I mean? Now I know there's a lot of people that aren't too fond of this design because it doesn't have too much organization, so I completely understand that. All you're left with is 2 little slip pockets, but these slip pockets end up housing anywhere from 5 to 25 cards, no problem. You know, so even though it doesn't have that organization, it still ends up fitting the same amount that a large size wallet ends up having. And you also have a variety of different colors to choose from. And when it comes to colors, I feel like Hermes nails it every single solitary time. They have a few different leathers. I personally like the Epsom leather the most just because I find it to be a little bit more carefree. So once again, the Hermes Calvi card holder. Now on that same note of Hermes, this next item, I haven't used it the way that it's intended to be used lately, but that's okay because that's where versatility comes in, and that is the Hermes Bastia. The Bastia is available in an array of different colors as well as different leathers. This one is also in the Epsom leather. Now it's intended to be used for coins. I had the hardest time using it as a coin pouch, as many of you know. So now it's all about using it like a catch-all. I'm sure some of you are thinking, what? It's way too small, but it still ends up packing a punch. You can end up fitting your earbuds in here. You can end up fitting a lip balm or a lipstick. You can end up using it for your cash, not necessarily your coin if you had that same problem that I did, you know? So I think it's super, super cute. It didn't work out for coins, but it'll definitely end up working out as a catch-all. So the Hermes Bastia. Now the next item, I have been using it to death. I am obsessed, and that is the Gucci Ophidia Cosmetics case. I absolutely love this little guy. It's available in 2 different sizes. I have the smaller size, and the larger size retails for $390 here in the States. So it's a $20 difference, and you also have 2 different colors to choose from. I got the brown, but there's also the hibiscus red, but I think it is incredible. It still ends up fitting a crazy amount of cosmetics in here, or I feel like you can also use it as a clutch because I have my phone in here and I also have a little card holder. Of course, you guys know that I do have a very, very old phone, so if you do have a larger one, of course it won't end up fitting in here, but I'm able to fit my keys in here, a card holder, as well as my phone and a lipstick. So it's all about that versatility, right? Now I know that they are kind of, they're on back order. I talked about that in my birthday haul video, but if you go into the boutique, some of them do have them in store. So I would just check them out just in case. But Neiman's as well as Saks and a few other department stores do have them on their website. Now the next item, I debated whether or not I wanted to incorporate it just because I know that it's a little bit harder to find, but that is the Louis Vuitton mini pochette. But I know that they do have the animation collection that was recently released for December, and those are in stores. You have a variety of different prints to choose from, and they have really beautiful details and the silk screening that they have on top of the canvas. But in general, when it comes to this small leather good, I think it is fantastic, incredibly, incredibly versatile, and I feel like I use it every single solitary day. Another one of my favorites that I find to be incredibly versatile, that is the Louis Vuitton clay or the key pouch. This is awesome. You have a variety of different prints to choose from. You have different leathers to choose from. And I feel like the possibilities are endless when it comes to the many ways that you can incorporate this into your lifestyle. You can use it as a key pouch, as the name states, as a wallet, as a bag charm, as a catch-all, what have you. But I think it is incredible. This was actually my first small leather good, and I've had it for what seems like eons. And in my opinion, it is worn incredibly well, even though it does have some chipping, but hey, what do you expect? You know, it's over 10 years old. So I think it is awesome. And last but not least, the best small leather good in my opinion, in my humble opinion, that is the Louis Vuitton 6-ring key holder. Again, you have a variety of different prints to choose from as well as different leathers, but for me, when it comes to the monogram canvas, my heart absolutely sings for it. And I think that this is an incredible small leather good because it ends up housing your keys and you don't have to worry that you're going to damage the lining or the interior or any other small leather good inside of your handbag. I know some people think it's antiquated, but I think it is absolutely fabulous. So the Louis Vuitton 6-ring key holder. Now I know it can be a little bit harder when it comes to handbags, especially with this price point, and there are some fabulous brands out there that do have a friendlier price tag, but I wanted to talk about a brand that I have fallen head over heels in love with. And if you guys have been watching my channel for the last couple of months, it won't be a surprise. And I am talking about Pauline. Pauline won me over with this beauty, which is the #1 mini, and you have a variety of different colors to choose from, but I love the simplicity that it has. I love the craftsmanship that it has, you know, and it might be small, but it still ends up packing a punch. So I think that this is a beautiful, beautiful bag, and I just have the chain kind of tucked inside. But another bag that they have that is incredibly popular is the Pauline #1. This is their #1 seller, and this one also is available in a variety of different colors. It's quite spacious and it's very versatile as well because you can carry it different ways, you know. So if you didn't want to break the bank when it comes to a luxury handbag, then I think that these are fantastic. This scarf right here, I consider it to be a classic. I think it is beautiful. I know that you have different colors to choose from, but I really like the original. There's just something about it, you know, when you pair it with a trench coat or with a peak coat or any type of coat that you're wearing, I feel that it really ends up elevating your overall outfit. But I think it is gorgeous. It has awesome, awesome quality. A lot of people have said that they haven't had too many issues with it pilling or anything like that either, and it's incredibly warm. So how can I not include it into this video? This monogram scarf is a blend of cashmere and wool. It's incredibly lightweight, but it'll still keep you nice and toasty warm on those really cold days. I actually ended up getting this for my brother for Christmas this year, and I think it is so incredibly beautiful. You have 3 different colors to choose from, but I really, really like that brown monogram. GG logo, check. Wool, check. Fabulous double check. I love this scarf. You have 3 different colors to choose from, although I love that pink one, right? But what I really like about this scarf the most is the size. I feel that the size isn't too overwhelming, and sometimes when it comes to this accessory, I feel that when you have ones that are a little too long or they're a little bit too big, sometimes they can be a little bit awkward to be able to put them around your neck. So once again, I love the sizing, I love the quality of this scarf, and I think it is fantastic. Now I know some people might be thinking that giving a tie is somewhat old school or somewhat boring, but I don't think there's anything boring about giving an Hermes tie, right? They have so many different colors to choose from, so many different details to choose from, so how could I not incorporate them into this video? Now I will admit these might be a little bit harder to find, but you can call customer service and they can get you in contact with the boutique that does carry them. But I think that these are so incredibly cute. I love the different colors that you have to choose from when it comes to the pairs of these bracelets and just the overall idea of them. I mean, how cool is that? You keep one, you give one to your friend, or you keep them both because they're so cute, you know? I feel like it has that nostalgic element to it. It reminds me of when I was 12 and my best friend and I had similar friendship bracelets, you know? So again, I love the entire idea about, behind them, and I really hope that they continue to make them for many, many years. And last but not least in this category, how about a little T & Co? I love Tiffany & Co. And one of my favorites for gifts are the mini beaded bracelets. I think that these are so incredibly adorable. You can either go for the heart or for the circle, and they say, please return to Tiffany. And they also have different colors to choose from. You can go for the signature Tiffany blue. They also have a baby pink and a red. But I love how dainty they are, you know what I mean? They're super cute. So whether you go for one or whether you go for a couple, I love the way that these look when you incorporate them into your arm candy. So once again, the T & Co. mini beaded bracelet. Now this can definitely be a tricky gift because anytime it comes to scents, I feel that those are so personal, and unless you really know someone or you know what type of notes they appreciate, it can be a little bit hard. But I didn't want to talk about perfumes because we all know perfumes are a fantastic gift, but I wanted to more so talk about candles. Now you gotta know, when it comes to candles, I am a Bath & Body Works type of person. I always have been, but for the sake of this video, I thought that I would incorporate 2 of them that I felt definitely deserve the spotlight. The first one being the Louis Vuitton candles. Now, if you know a Louis Vuitton lover, you know what type of fragrance they like. They have these candles. These candles look so incredibly beautiful. I love how simple they are. They have a 55-hour burn time, which I think is pretty great and definitely expected, especially for the price point that they have, right? But I just love the way that they look. And then after the candle is burned, you can end up using the container for something else. So I had to talk about these. And the other brand is Dipytique. Now I finally got the chance to go into one of their boutiques and take a look at their candles, and I was absolutely blown away by the scents that they have. Oh my goodness, I fell in love. They have so many ones to choose from, and I also love just the gift sets that they have. So those are the ones that I'm mostly going to be incorporating into this video. But whether you want to go for something with roses, whether you want something that smells like a campfire, whether you want something that smells a little bit more on the citrusy side, they have them, and they are, oh man, they are just wonderful. Now let's say you still can't decide what to get the person, right? And you still have an idea as to what they like, but you're a little bit nervous about gifting them, either a handbag or a small leather good or whatever the case may be. There are always gift cards. You can end up going into Louis Vuitton, and I love the presentation that they have for their gift cards. It's pretty much what they look like, but they put them in a box and they have the ribbon on them, so I think that that's really cute. You can also end up getting them gift cards from the major department stores that do have the boutiques inside of the store. That's another option. Now, if you didn't want to go that route, and let's say that the person that you are buying for wants to get something that's maybe discontinued, or they have their eye on a completely different item that's a little bit harder to find in the boutique, you can always end up getting them gift cards for the pre-loved market. Some of my favorites, of course, are Fashion File as well as Yogi's Closet. Yogi's Closet has 4 different gift cards from $50 to $500. And Fashion File has an e-gift card, so that way if you are miles apart from that person, you can always send them a gift card electronically, and you can either range from $50 to $1,000 to be able to put inside of that gift card. But I thought I would throw that out there just in case, because sometimes we have that person that ends up stumping us every single year. I know I do. All right, you guys, so that does it for my gifts under 500. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope I was able to help give you some ideas for those special people in your life this holiday season. I will make sure to include links as well as pricing in the description box below as well. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you would like to, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the red button down below and hitting that bell so you're notified when I upload videos, which is anywhere from 2 to 3 times a week. But once again, thank you so much. Happy shopping, and make it a fabulous day or not, the choice is yours. Have a great day.